This is the St. Johns County Real Estate Auction Report brought to you by Vanta Quality Assets. You can find us at vantallc.com. Investors welcome. Now, let's go to court. And at the courthouse steps, this is going to be quick. It's only a few properties, only one sold. And let's go through it. Okay, first one, 1222. Let's look at this property. As you can see, it went back to the bank at $100. Pretty nice property though. It's Porta Rosa Circle. Okay, very nice. And anyway, went back to the bank. Next property, 1668. This one went back to the bank, but look at it, $140,000. There was some bidding, because there's no banner, and this is the property right here, 630 Queen Road. Although the bank took it back at $140,000. 0230. Banners 359 611, just exactly like the plaintiff total. And is it any wonder a house like this has not sold for that much money? Why? Well, because the estimate's 186. Hello, McFly, is anybody home? But somebody was home here. Oh yeah, 0603. Let's look at that. 121 Braze Island Lane. It's not really an island, but hey, if they want to call it that. Anyway, high bid was 92. That's at 71% discount based on the Zestimate. Again, be careful of the Zestimate. 71%. That's like 71 cents on the dollar. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was content about that for the person. Hint. Okay, this one I'm not going to show. $29.693 million. It's, I say, $30 million. Now, what's cool about the auction is if you ever go to the auction, you're going to find what I call the regulars there. These are the guys with the big bucks, always going there, bidding on property, buying property, like this one here. And I found that the top dollar for one particular entity was 1.5 million, but it went back to the bank. Of course, plaintiff total was 30 million, and this happened to be an apartment building complex, from what I understand. I tried making heads or tails of it, and I said to myself, you know, for that much money, for what I do, it's not even worth pursuing. But it was pretty interesting. Next one did not sell, went back to the bank. Let me show you. 195, 149, La Posada Circle. Yeah, Circle. And didn't sell. No banner, but nobody touched it. No one wanted to touch it. And that's all she wrote when it comes to the courthouse steps. And in other news, we're going to go over some charts. Very important to read the charts and not the news, because a lot of times the quote-unquote news, depending on the source, could be extremely fake. Most news environments are fake anyway. Here is a sideways move. As you can see, there's a downward channel. There could be a little bit more of a downside here on the housing index at 3. By the way, this is a 3-year chart. As you can see, the downward move can take it all the way down to 180 and still not breach the downward channel or flag, if you will. However, this is a little concerning because housing prices have been going down for the last just about 2 months. And it's not very good for the psyche. Let's go to the Dow Jones Home Construction Index. This is something we haven't really looked at before, but here's a 6-month chart, and you can see that it's hitting a trend line here, which is a support line. And let's look at where that goes in a 3-year chart. Again, we are not really at the total bottom of this particular line here, which seems to be the support line right here at 450. A lot of areas hit that line. Again, technical analysis. In a manipulated market like this, I don't give it 100%. But look, it's fun anyway. Let's just have some fun. So again, this is a sideways move. You had a little dip here in August of 2013, went back up. But again, this is the home construction index. Went up again, and now it's kind of flagging down along with the Philadelphia housing, or the HGX. Now let's go to the Hovnanian. Hovnanian is a builder. Okay, here's a 5-year chart of Hovnanian, and look at it. It is just breaking down to $3.5. Here's a major 5-year. That's why I went to 5 years. Support line, and it's just hitting it. If it breaches that, well, as a builder, home builder, it may actually tear down the whole home building industry and even the housing, or take it down with it. If there's one or two more builders like that, that's a good indication. Stocks usually are a good forward indication of what's going to be happening. As far as Charles Nenner is concerned, I have to say that he did mention that the housing was going down up until next month, maybe 2 months from now, and then it will bottom. Kind of makes sense, and then we're going to see a little bit of a rally. Okay, so let's look at single family homes. And this is just what, October 9th. Take it from where it comes. Okay, never really heard of this TC Palm. Okay, but that's all right. St. Lucie, it's basically in mid Florida, mid-east Florida. Anyway, Martin County, home sales up in August, with Martin County seeing 22% increase. And your point is, it's October. Hello? In August, if you remember, things were looking kind of up. Hello, right here. And of course, it was up a little bit. Anyway, if I was Janet Yellen, thank God I'm not. But anyway, if I was, or if I was part of the Fed, and I would look at this chart here, it's kind of breaking down, especially this one, 5-year chart of Hovnanian. Like, you know what? I better drop the rates. Listen, I'm going to manipulate the markets anyway, so let me manipulate them to the point where I'll get a little pat in the back and maybe a bonus to boot. Looking forward to that Christmas bonus, ain't you, Janet? Well, check this out. Average 30-year fixed. It actually broke. Hello. The trend line, actually support line of the triangle. Interesting. I'm wondering if the 30-year fix will be going down to 3.5. That kind of makes sense along with Charles Nenner's prognostication. He's a psycho person, by the way, and excellent guy. Anyway, he did mention that housing was going down up until right around the mid to late November, and then it'll go back up again. And I am, with all this information, I am betting anyone. You want to bet me? Just email me, and let's do something. Let's do a bet here, okay? I will bet you that this will keep going down. As a matter of fact, the interest rates should go down. I mean, it's just empty right here up until the trend line hits 3.43% on the 30-year fixed, or 3.32%. That was the September 27, 2012 low in the interest rates, which helped the market, the housing market, go up. Hey, why not? Let's do it again, because guess what? The housing market's not looking good. Let me give you a little bit of a better perspective of this particular move. Here's the trend line here, actually the support line, and that's where it breached right there. I know it's a small breach, and it can actually come up again, but the very fact that it breached, that's like putting a little hole in a dam, and it gets bigger and bigger, and before you know it, boom! It's down. Okay, and with all this said, here's a 1 month chart, 3 month chart, 6 month chart, what year to date chart. Here's a 1 year chart. They all show it's breached, and a 5 year chart again. Remember, bid well, no fear. And by the way, it's court. Please take your damn hat off. Hoy vey.